Hello and welcome back to FF16, The Rising Tide. So, in the last one, we basically got our little intro into the area. We met Shula and got to go explore a little bit of Mysidia so far. We got Haven, and then we unlocked, did 2 side quests to unlock the basic facilities around there. And now we're going to the Surge to try to rescue the Dominant of Water. That's about it. I'm going to fight these. I'm going to fight everything on the way because apparently we can get to level 110 and I might as well max out my level if I can. Oh. I know I could be using skills. Oh, right. I should be up until we're in a cutscene. I should be using skills in battle, but at the same time, I need to practice the basic magic burst because it's been a while and it's got some weird timing. Toneberries! Hi!
Toneberries. Fell creatures consumed by their hatred for everyone and everything.
Everything save sharp knives, it seems.
I want to see them attack.
All yours, Torgal.
Okay, we killed one. Alright, you. Attack! Gosh, I was gonna kill him. He just fell over. Sir? Oh, man, we just keep... kind of feel bad for him. Alright, come over here. So what other buttons? Oh, he got an attack out.
It's over.
They look very interesting being like not tiny. Toneberries are certainly a little more creepy when they're not well, actually, I think they're a little less creepy when they're not knee height. Alright, I'll start using this stuff. Can I hit you? I can. What about you? Okay, everything's almost dead.
Get off.
I also keep hitting O to dodge, which is not this game. Oh! Quindom? No. No, this button. No. There we go. Tornado? I didn't block that at all. Oh. Wow, Shula's loud. Probably heal. I don't think I blocked that. Oh, I don't have Raging Fist ready. Okay. Hey, parry. You actually got some health. A lot of health. Damn. Down. So weird.
Farewell.
Trying to get the precision sick on Gigaflare. So that was just a random enemy. I am somewhat low health.
That's better.
Fool's Gold. Oh, right. We can have gear sets. Or icon sets. Let's see this Fool's Gold. Where is it? The readily available in the mountains. Few miners seek out this splendid ore, as it makes it for a poor substitute between gold and iron. The former of which it contains none, and the latter of which, than which, it is harder to work, despite being made up entirely, almost entirely, of the substance. Yet, in spite of all those faults, the region's toneberries, for some unknowable reason, are drawn to the mineral. Huh. Fools that they are. Toneberries are drawn to fool's gold. Got it.
I can smell the sea.
It's not far now.
There's no chest back here, though, is there? Oh, this music. I kind of wish I could just not have a battle theme play and just have that play while we fight. You know what? Just gonna get you ready to do this way. I kind of wish that was shorter. It's a little too long. I'm just gonna Zantet skin him. I think we're fleeing battle at the moment. We're going so far away. Okay, they're all dead. Was there a chest hiding here? Wait, you're still alive? Oh no. I meant to just hit this. No, there was nothing here. Fine. Kind of want to go back and like listen to FF2 and FF4's versions of Mysidia, see if it's any different. Whoa, that does look good though.
How will we reach the surge?
We'll follow the coastline north. There's a bridge that'll take us across to the cape.
You just wait a minute here. What's going on back here?
You don't want to go down there. Trust me.
Do I even want to ask why?
I want to know why. Wait, can we chocobo?
I doubt she could even reach me here.
I mean, it makes sense. Oh, hey! This thing's kind of got some health. Grab him. I mean, I guess I'll do this. Nope! Oh, I thought he was gonna do the thing. Just stop that mechanic. Oh, I missed. I missed that too? Uh-oh, I downed him. Turn that on. Guess we'll do this. I love this accessory letting me go up to 200 or 2 times stagger damage. And still they don't die right away. It's kind of nice. Hi.
Might I inquire about the Ray of Light?
It's what prevents the surge from being reclaimed by the sea. And Dwalius by his people.
Okay, so it is literally a lock. Don't we have to go to the source then? Shouldn't we go to the temple to take out the light thing? Oh, hey. No, actually stop. Actually, this is ready. Let's just do that.
It's over.
Okay, they're dead. Other than Xantetskin and Gigaflare, I don't know how... Like everything just dies so quick with those two things. You don't really need to do anything else with small mobs. I actually really don't like fighting small mobs. I'd rather just fight constant boss level things like that Flan we just fought. Give me more stuff like that. Can I not? Oh, right. X is jump.
You said before that the child is bound within the surge. But you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him. I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed. And the wave's origin.
All right. It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
Okay, it's a long shot, but I swear to God, if they play my favorite FF theme in here, it's a dungeon? I had a feeling. Or it's at least a battle. That seems different than a dungeon theme, doesn't it? Or a dungeon icon. That seems like a trial icon. A lone wave rises to eternity, cursed to never break the hands of time, having stilled the rage of its tortured creator. I don't know why. I just really want them to just do a remix of the Sunken Shrine, because that is my favorite theme ever, and there's no way they're going to. It's not even related to FF1, but it would be cool. All right, hold on. I guess I'm gonna do lore updates like later. Maybe after this I'll run back to tomes quick.
It's not much further now.
The path seems well kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Walius's descendant.
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to show him that he isn't alone, and that there are still some of us who would see an end to his suffering. Suffering you will soon witness with your own eyes.
Okay.
The forest grows quickly here. Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.
Her VA sounds similar to someone from 14. I can't figure out who, though.
Does the light point the way to the child?
It does indeed.
God, it looks cool.
Look at all the droplets of water suspended in midair.
Where they have remained untouched by time for 80 summers.
It's not right.
No. It's not.
I just want to look at it.
There. Up ahead.
How does the water around it look, though? Like, is it like rushing up against a cliff? Oh, damn, he's just trapped in the open.
Down in the center. Follow me.
It's legit a baby.
He's still primed.
I'll never forget my first priming. The fear. And I was old enough to understand what was happening. One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin, committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end. He must be so frightened.
Then I'll ease his burden.
You don't mean?
I'm not going to hurt him. Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason. What if I told you there was a way to remove Walisthea's Eikon?
I'd tell you you were a madman.
It's hard to believe, I know. But it can be done. Though, it isn't without its risks. Part of the Eikon remains no matter what.
So, it might still come to violence.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control. But I do know one thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering. And I think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Very well. Do what you must. And whatever happens, I will own the consequences.
Don't be afraid, little one. Let me bear the weight.
Oh boy.
Hush now. It's going to be all right.
Is it done?
I think so. I can feel the Eikon inside me. But something's wrong.
Oh. Ah.
He wasn't just afraid. He was angry.
I'm going to do this really quick, and it's not going to tell me. Oh, damn it. It doesn't have anything about it.
Let's see what you've given me.
I was going to say, there's no way they're going to make us fight the baby. No way. So it's summoning. It probably won't. I forgot what they're called. But Garuda also did it with Tirada and Suparna. Clive has claimed a portion of the Leviathan. Attuning to with Leviathan not only changes the elemental aspect, but also access to several new abilities such as Crosswell, inescapable rush of water. Okay. Huh? What is... Okay. Serpent's Cry can be used to summon Clive's off-arm, a sea-spitting serpent capable of dealing precision strikes to enemies at great distance. Oh. Prison Square in the state will unleash Tidal Torrent, multiple bursts of water capable of forcing knockback. on smaller creatures. Triangle is a powerful jet. Okay. Use these to deplete the tidal gauge, becoming unavailable when it's empty. The gauge will replenish over time, but can be filled quicker by pressing O. And timing it with the thingy. Time a second press perfectly to immediately refill, as well as unlimited ammunition. Tidal gauge also replenishes with successful precision dodges. Okay. Oh, wow, that was a cool looking roll. Damn. While using that, press R1 again to dodge. Huh. Tidal torrent can be used while pressing it. Okay, we can only use Leviathan right now. Got it.
Is that Leviathan?
No, just an Eggy. But
Okay,
a
so
formidable adversary.
Eggy. Okay, so that uses the whole gauge. And then oh, I mistimed it.
Oh, look.
Wow, that's
As
fast.
friends.
Okay, so I have to. Okay, so it's nope, it's faster than that.
Too slow.
I just want to get that down. Oops. So it is.
Nice try.
Ooh, okay, that one's cool. So if I hold it. Ah, charged. Okay. Right now I have infinite.
You're finished.
Okay, I think I'm getting it. Whoa! Okay, there we go.
Come on.
So I could just put it away and use my weapon once in a while, but... So what if I just canceled? Ah, I see. I'm about to die. Okay, so a charged one is like a really wide line, like that, which is perfect for this big ass group. And I should put it away after it's like gone. Ooh. Oh, I can do this without putting it away. Okay. Oops. Okay, I think I kind of understand it. I'm sitting in that. Oops.
Enough.
That's a weird one. It's really weird, and I'm not used to it, but I'll get there eventually. Especially if I am going to be forced to use it throughout this. Very, very unusual one, though. Flawless Orb. It's been noted that in some early texts, our forebears often times referred to crystals as orbs. While the use of all capital letters to this day cannot be satisfactorily explained, the term itself is most likely one scholar's interpretation of text transcribed from a much older language. This pale blue fragment taken from the body of an eggy, Pericos, however, is indeed an orb. And while completely flawless and teeming with the wild whirls and eddies of pure life energy, by no means does it warrant rendering in the uppercase. Okay.
Is everyone all right?
He seems calmer now.
You said Walius was frozen in time. But he knew we were here. How?
I don't know. He's never reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
It's not that simple. I wish it were, but... there's more to this tale. It would be better if I explained back at the village.
I see. Then let's return before it gets dark.
And that would be terrible if they were conscious the whole time.
I'm sorry, Walyas. I will make this right.
Hello. Okay.
So, part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
No. Not anymore, anyway.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength. If you want to know the rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
I need to practice that combat and get used to it quickly because that is oof. I'm going to actually copy my thing here. Oh wait, no. Right. I think I have enough points. Right? Or did I stop? I stopped earning points probably at some point. We can actually just go in depth with this and actually figure out how to play it. The basic attacks do transform. Master that. Might as well. And lock it. Cross swell was a pretty sweet move. Drag smaller enemies to the center. It's not very strong. This one has high stagger. I would... like, that has 5 stagger, and this has 4. Can I think... where's Gouge? Gouge is also a 4. I might replace Gouge with this. Yeah. Especially if it brings the whatever up. Oh, wait. Details. Forgot about this. Yeah, you can aim with LNR, which is really awkward because I kept like pointing down because I was trying to move backwards while I did it. Knocks back smaller enemies, gradually augments firing speed while ability is active. Increasing possible. Okay, so upgrading it, increase firing speed. And this, rip open a slowly expanding gateway to the murky depths, and when timing is right, summon forth an abyssal storm. Oh. That hones in on nearby enemies. What do you do upgraded? I gotta go through all of it. Execute the ability again to vent 3 bursts of water. Will knock down smaller enemies, effective in bringing flying targets, bringing down them, or interrupting spells. Tear size. Tear or tear? It's probably tear. Tear size will increase slowly over time. The size ranges from 1 to 3. Larger the tier, the more water that will pass through it during events. So you're building it up. Kinda like Mega Flare. You just press it to place it, let it go off on its own, and then you hit vent to execute it. Executing precision dodge while it's active will make it speed up. Increase growth speed. Okay, you can do both in mid-air. And you increase tier size by upgrading it. Gotcha. And you. I don't know why the zoom is so weird. So we have the twin waves. I'm just going to master it quick. Extend the range of swell, increasing overall area of coverage. Okay. Uh-oh, tsunami. Okay. It's a circle of pain. definitely going to master this quick. Yeah. Okay, I've officially relearned every ability. Unless there's more, somehow. Severely knocks back all smaller enemies caught in the wave. That's decent damage. I might do that over Judgment Bolt. Strike multiple enemies with a single... Okay. Upgrading just increases hits. Because Judgment Bolt is 4, too. And if I knock them back and then I Giga Flare, then I guarantee they're all in the center. Because Giga Flare is the strongest move. Outside of Zantetsuken. That's the strongest move. And Diamond Dust is too good to pass up on that stagger damage. Okay, 1 sec. Okay. Gonna try this set. Just why not? So I have Garuda, Titan, and Leviathan. Garuda for pulling them at the 50% mark. I love doing that. It's too addicting not to. Also, you can get in the air if you can't pull them. You can use that to just lift in the air all the time. Tsunami into Giga Flare. So you suck them up, and then you push them back, and then you Giga Flare them after. And before that, during the other modes, I would have... Wait, I have Lightning Rod on? No. I need Raging Fist and something normal here. Actually, I mean, Lightning Rod wouldn't be bad. It does build up quite well, but I kind of want to try the new moves. So... I'm going to Cross Swell. Let's try it. So I'll do that to like gather them up, and then Diamond Dust into Deluge, so you can just get the stagger to maybe 2 times, and then you Tsunami into Giga Flare, if it works that way. All I'm doing is cutting out the immense damage I could be getting from Zantetsuken, but that's fine. That's fine. These both have quite high damage, and yeah, it's fine. I want to try new skills, damn it.
Look, Dad. The tree's back. Do you think the same?
Oh, they're updated?
What are you two drawing?
The rill. We're seeing who's fastest, and I'm going to win.
That is not what you're drawing right now.
Bastard things. Tore the fish right out of the baskets.
Toneberries? You're probably not going to talk.
Like this, Nan.
That's right. Just see those knots are tight, or we'll lose the pennants to the wind.
You've already updated the NPCs, huh? Oh no, my controller's doing that thing.
Yes?
Just, the right analog stick just lifts up. Oh good, you're not stronger. I mean, if it was stronger than the Omega weapon, there'd be a problem, but... Surge did the tide, the water rising as if it were a mighty whale stranding itself upon the shore.
There.
No, but... Oh, you can't even upgrade it. It's there for a visual update. I do want to look at it quick.
A good tide to you.
Also, I want to look at this. What does Cortana look like? Yeah, that is the Warrior of Light classic FF1 sword, I think. It looks a little different, but... All right, what do you look like? Okay. Very short, skinny, and pointy. So there's no point in choosing between the Ultima weapon and the Omega weapon reforged. They're both the same damage. I like the look of the Omega one more, though.
No sign of the child.
The broom is your war hammer. The leaves our mortal enemy. Show them no mercy for the glory of Mysidia.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, we're not gonna tell her?
Till
That's
next
fine.
our streams cross.
To understand the spell which binds Walius, you must first know who we are. and what drove my forebears to commit such an atrocity.
This tapestry
is our story, the one that brought us here. After generations of wandering, my people sought refuge in northeastern Storm, some 170 years ago. But in exchange for our safety, the Gregorian Church demanded we renounce our faith and branded us heretics when we could not.
To be exterminated, as a lesson to others.
And so was it chronicled in the imperial histories, for anything less would have made the Church seem weak. Yet a handful survived. The few who did fled north and west, and in doing so discovered two things that would forever shape our fates. The first was an old legend, revealing how to make your very own Mother Crystal.
I've heard that one before.
Yes, yet it gave them new hope, however false. Our ancestors convinced themselves that they could recreate the divine if they could only find a strong enough heart. A living being capable of channeling torrents of ether. And the heavens provided.
A dominant. Well, yes.
They'd stumbled across a nostrum in an ancient ruin, which they believed could provoke a sudden outpouring of a creature's ether. They meant to enrage his Eikon.
Oh, they're terrible.
Leviathan would have destroyed everything, had our people not made their second important discovery. A means to stop time itself.
Where did they find that? The Northerners had no such magics, or they would have used them.
When our ancestors first arrived, the land was uninhabited, save for an old witch who lived on the highest peak. Her body had been consumed by the curse, a cruel payment for her long years of service to the Northern Thanes. So desperate were they to prevent the fall of Drake's Eye, they'd forced her to devise a spell to stop time.
But Drake's Eye did fall.
It did. When she finally perfected the necessary magics, it was already too late. As punishment for her failure, the Thanes exiled her to this forsaken place to live out the few days she had left. Knowing her suffering, our ancestors cared for her as best they could, and in return, she gifted them her spell.
Looks like Jill.
But even though she should die, her legacy might live on. So armed with both the knowledge of the ancients and the secrets of time, our ancestors settled upon an ambitious plan. They would create a new Mother Crystal and enchant it that it might endure for all eternity. Thus would our people's wandering, our suffering, finally end, and prosperity visit us once more. And all it would require was the sacrifice of a single child. A small price to pay, or so they believed.
Another victim of man's blind reliance on the Mother Crystals. So we know the seal source. How do we break it and restore the flow of time?
Do you recall the dome of light on top of the cliffs to the west? Inside lie the ruins of an old temple. It was there that the witch built the Vare, a conduit of sorts that channels her remaining ether into the surge. But it's been a long time since anyone set foot in the place. And now, there are others who claim it as their own.
Oh.
Then we shall go prepared for a fight. That said, it may be best if one of us stays behind.
You think the village could be in danger?
We saw the ether flow from Walius in all directions, but only encountered a single familiar. There will be more. And should even one make its way here, I doubt the walls could hold it back for long.
Then I shall stay. The Phoenix will see your people safe, tributary.
You have my thanks.
Very well. We should depart at once. I fear time may no longer be a luxury we can afford.
Oh man, we're losing Joshua. It's okay. He has plenty of strength to keep the village safe. As long as Odin's dead.
The Vare is not easy to find. We must first head north and then west, deeper into the forest.
Okay. Sure. Oh, and then they're yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not even touching the right analog stick, and it's just zooming in and out on its own. Okay, we still can't go there, but a lot of stuff is opened up and we have some side quests. I'm gonna fix my controller and then we'll do them. Alright, I think it's back to normal. Maybe? Joshua, you have anything to say?
I suspect 2 dominants can handle whatever it is that awaits you atop that peak. And if not, there's always Lady Shula's battle axe.
Very true. So, one of these, two of these are going to unlock new features? I think that's what that means.
My lord, may I speak with you a moment? There is a matter with which I would beg your aid.
Of course, what is it?
Please, not so loud.
Something serious then?
Yes. I think we might have company. I was passing by the low gate when I saw a figure moving among the trees up on the cloak. At first, I thought it must have been you or your brother, so I didn't say anything, but the more I think about it, the more certain I am that the figure looked familiar.
And you're sure it wasn't one of the other villagers?
Positive. I think it was someone from outside the wall who has found his way inside. Of course, it could just be my imagination playing tricks on me. I only caught a fleeting glimpse, and it might have been you or your brother.
I bet it was Gav.
But if it is who I think it is, we cannot allow him to leave now that he knows we're here. Would you go and see? He won't try to hurt you, believe me. Given what lurks in the forest, the only one likely to get hurt is him.
You seem to know them? She seems to be pretty sure.
Very well. Whether the man you saw is who you believe him to be or not, we need to know. It may yet be someone else entirely. Someone who means your people, or my people, harm.
Perhaps. Just promise me that if you do find someone up there...
Don't worry. I won't draw my sword unless I need to.
Thank you.
Ymilla, this man you saw, might he be the customer you told me of?
I fear so.
The customer?
I'll explain later. Come on.
Okay. I am quite curious.
The figure I saw was about halfway up the cloak. That's our name for the mountain you crossed to get here.
Let's do that before we accept any others. I know it's not really ideal, but I'd like to focus on the quest at hand.
If we pick too many of the flowers, there won't be enough left.
Okay, so this isn't super far away.
You're a braver man than me, taking a stroll through those woods. I'll be sticking to this end of the village, thank you.
You do that, sir. I have to get used to Leviathan anyways, so... Wait. I'm just assuming there's a fight. Is there a fight? I don't see an enemy. Okay, no, he just dropped something.
A bottle. Breath of the arbor. Perfume from Sunbrag. Looks expensive too.
Who's there? Stop!
Okay, maybe someone... Was she working... They clearly know Isabel's establishment around here. So maybe this guy...
No! Hang on!
Oh,
I'm
now
coming.
he's being attacked. Okay.
Don't eat me! I'll give you gut rot, I swear!
Stand back. I'll handle this.
Hold on, I need to... Oh, not refill. You just charge that. I don't really have control about who I aim at. Oh, that's inverted. Oh, good.
I'm hurt, Torgal. Now, Torgal, it's over.
That one really is going to take a minute to get used to. Just because you have to enter it and then start pressing the buttons, and I always want to hit O when it's refill. I'll get there.
Are you all right?
I'm more than all right. I'm saved! Oh, I could kiss you!
Maybe you should introduce yourself first.
Hervey! I knew it was you. What are you doing here?
I came to see you. Oh, my little canary, it's been so long.
Thank you for saving him and sparing him.
Who is he?
Hervey, one of many clients from my employment beyond the wall.
One of many clients? We spoke every night of our plans together. Whispered songs of love into each other's ears.
That's her job.
And then you upped and vanished without so much as a word.
I left you a note, didn't I? I told you I was sorry, but that we could never be together. That I could never abandon my family. And I told you not to look for me. How did you even find this place, anyway?
The flame of your love was as a beacon in the night that guided me to you.
I love
Hervey.
his voice.
I was walking by the coast near Northreach when I saw a lady who looked like you. Eyes like the ocean. Hair like the driven snow. The next moment, she and her companions were jumping in a skiff and sailing out towards the wave. So I, borrowed the nearest boat and started rowing.
It must have been Shula bringing us here. So what? You rowed, found a nose how many leagues across the bay, simply because you saw a woman with white hair.
And as I did, the skies changed from a dull and hopeless grey to a bright and benevolent blue. That was when I knew for certain that my little canary was close.
Oh, why did you come? You should have forgotten me, as I tried to forget you. I cannot leave my people, Hervey. And now that you know about this place, neither can you. We must return to Haven and accept my family's judgment.
This is exactly what it
To meet
wants.
your family. Oh, my little canary.
Please, come and see me later. You did as I asked, and you must be rewarded for it. But first, follow me, Hervey.
I need to hear him talk a little more.
To the end of the world and beyond.
I know it's probably wrong, but he sounds a little bit like Graha when he's excited.
This place. How could I be so careless?
Don't blame yourself. I doubt anything could have kept that man away.
Oh, we can do the insta travel. Yeah. He sounds a little like Graha when he's excited, but like I've never heard him try to do any voice but his normal voice, or his voice as Graha, so I don't know if that's possible. He just has some of those tones. I doubt I could even look up Hervé and actually get a VA attached to that to figure it out. I'm just really curious who that is, because they're an interesting VA.
Forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive. You two met at the Vale, I take it.
When I worked there, yes. To earn the coin that my people need to survive. Though Mysidia is our sanctuary, there are certain necessities that it cannot provide. And for that reason, some of us seek employment beyond the wall. Yet few are the opportunities for followers of a strange faith in a strange land.
And so you supported your family as best you could?
I did. And I have never regretted it for a moment. I found a second family in the Vale, and in the Dame, a second mother. I also found Hervé. But our love could never be. I knew that if I revealed my secret to him, I would be putting my people in danger. But that if I did not, I would be living a lie, unable to return home.
What will happen to him now?
Since our people settled in Mysidia, uninvited visitors have been few and far between. But not unknown. Explorers, survivors of shipwrecks. None lasted long.
I see.
That was before my time, you understand? I've never had to make a decision like this before.
Oh.
Ymila, know that I do not blame you for any of this. It was me who decided to make the trip to shore. Me who exposed our secret. This was my mistake, and I shall bear the responsibility.
Thank you, tributary. I only beg you to remember that Hervé means us no ill will. He's just a fool. A fool who loves me.
I will take that into consideration. But yours is not the only voice I must listen to. The whole family must be consulted, and it may take time for me to arrive at my decision. I hope you understand.
But I want to know.
Of course, tributary. However long it takes. Come what may, I thank you, my lord, for bringing us back together.
Didn't really do much. I think we fought some bees. Some Rafflesia-looking enemies. We didn't really do much. Though called millet, only a fool would endeavor to consume this ivory sand, used primarily for polishing the stone floors of churches and temples. This particular sackful appears to have been affected by a surfeit of ether, which has somehow slowed its degradation process. So literally, all of the materials we're getting around here have been affected by this time magic. Interesting. Allowing it to maintain its fine sheen despite having been left untouched. It's interesting to read that and hear that.
I left Hervé because I couldn't turn my back on my family. And now his life hangs in the balance.
Yeah, I wish we could figure out what happens.
I don't care what happens to me. Now I've found my little canary. I'm not going anywhere. I don't care what happens to me. Now I've found my little canary. I'm not going anywhere.
There are only a few lines that made me think it might have been Graha, but now I don't know. I think he's got an actually different voice.
I can't go on like this.
Just try to breathe.
That's it.
Is everything all right?
Ah, you're the outsider. I'm Fanit, healer by trade. And this is Talor, one of my patients. He took ill not long after you arrived.
Nothing too serious, I hope.
I hope so too, but...
But?
This affliction, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. He complains of feeling chilled to the bone, but there's no fever to go with it. And my most powerful antalgic hasn't done a thing to ease the pain in his chest. I'm starting to wonder if his condition might require a different kind of treatment altogether. Shula said that you were here to help us. You couldn't help me, could you?
Okay.
I'd be happy to. If I can.
You can, don't worry. All I need you to do is speak to Talor's son, Pavat, over at the forge, and ask if he knows what his father was up to before he came down sick. Something must have caused this, and I want to find out what. The trouble is, Talor's too weak to speak, and I can't leave his side for long.
Okay.
So while you talk to Pavat, I'll pay his wife word a quick visit, just in case she knows anything.
All right.
I would say that that's a good excuse, but he is literally right there. Like, you...
Leave me be. Let me go.
Poor guy. Literally, you just have to take a few steps away from him to talk to him right here.
Do you need something?
I do, though not from the forge. Fanit asked me to speak with you. She's looking into the cause of your father's illness and wondered if you could shed any light on the matter.
I see. Sorry. She shouldn't have dragged you into this.
It's no trouble, really. Tell me, did your father do anything out of the ordinary before he fell ill?
Not that I know of. But then I hardly see him. He's always out and about, like. Well, at least he was. Suppose he might have been a bit more fidgety than usual, but apart from that...
When you say out and about, where does he usually go?
Just round the village. Wanders over to Valisthea's place most days. He's a fisher who lives on the other side of the fount. They're old friends. Maybe he knows something I don't.
Okay.
Maybe. I'll go and speak with him.
Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. We're getting lore. I kind of just wish someone would be like, hey, I need you to go kill a Tomeberry king or something.
Greetings, stranger. What can I do for you?
Your name is Blazir, is it not? Pavat tells me you're a friend of his father's, and that the two of you may have spent some time together prior to his illness.
His illness? Talor's never been ill a day in his life. I don't know why he'd start now.
Oh, Fanny doesn't know either.
Huh.
It was she who asked me to look into his recent behavior on the off chance it might explain how his condition arose.
Oh, I suppose there was something that struck me as a bit odd. He kept asking about the woods. Did you see anything strange on your way back from the shore? Are you certain? Do you swear? That kind of thing. I didn't, of course. But he wouldn't let it go.
Okay.
It was like he was expecting something to happen. It was just a matter of when. Not that I know what. But he never told me anyway.
Well, that certainly does sound unusual. And it might just be what Fanit is looking for. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Oh, and when you say Talor, wish him the best from me, eh?
Sure.
Let's see what the healer makes of this.
Talk to him
I
about
can
it.
hardly believe it. Talor of all people. Oh, though I suppose we're both getting on a bit.
Okay, so if he saw something in the woods and he keeps fidgeting and being like, I'm just trying to think of like actual enemies that it could be that would cause him to become like that? It's got to be something otherworldly, ghostly.
I spoke with Werder, but she couldn't tell me anything. Did you have any better luck?
Nothing conclusive. But there was one thing. Valisthea, the fisherman, told me that Talor had taken a sudden interest in the forest of late. He kept asking him if he'd seen anything unusual there on his way back from the coast, but never let on what exactly he was expecting him to have seen.
The forest between here and the coast. Surely not. But then... I can't say for sure. But
Oh, thank God.
Talor's illness might have some connection to the Tomberries. You may have encountered them during your time here. The small, scaly beastmen.
And you think they may have caused Talor's illness?
I do. At least in a way. And if I'm right, it's no wonder the treatments I've been trying didn't work. Oh, I know it's a lot to ask, but would you go down into Father's Fell for me? There's an altar there. And if my fears are true, an offering upon it.
What is going on here?
Please. I'll explain everything when you return, but time flows fast. I beg you, make haste for Father's Fell and take the offering from the altar. Talor's life may depend on it.
Very well.
Weird that Toneberries are using offerings, though. I guess how would you explain some of their abilities?
There's an old altar in the forests of Father's Fell where the Tomberries
Okay.
sometimes congregate. If you leave now.
Okay, oh yeah, it's that area. Gotcha. We've already been there once.
Bastard things.
Let's skip over there.
Hail, stranger.
Never mind. Main story is right here, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna talk in a second. Anything?
Before, we turned east at the shipwrecks to reach the coast. Now we must head in the opposite direction.
Left it is then.
No, not right now. We have too many side quests available for that.
If there's one thing I know about beastmen, is that they love to hide in the dark.
With a lantern. Do any of them have lanterns? Oh, they're all holding lanterns up. I didn't look closely before. God, they look weird.
What are they up to? Some sort of ritual.
Oh, look how slow they're walking.
Sorry to disturb you.
Homeberry Chopper. I want to try... Nope, wrong button. That's fine, though. Wait. Wait, do you have a launch move? No, you don't. Okay. So that doesn't work. Oh, wrong button. I wanted to do the other move, cross swell, that's it. Oh. This guy is not... I need one of you to get her. Oh, knife? Oh, okay, there we go. So, they really just don't get a chance to attack But when they finally do and they actually use their knife move, ooh, that went from full to nothing. I kind of just let him hit me, though.
Let's see what's on this altar, then.
Okay. Oh. Nothing? Oh.
A silver chain. I doubt the Tombury's made it. This must be what Fennec was talking about.
Key item. A string of finely wrought links found offered upon an altar in Tombury territory, exactly as Mysidia's healer suspected. The delicacy of the metalwork, combined with the fact that the attached pendant depicts the head of a dragon, suggests that it's not the work of the beastman. Right, so they just need, like, his pendant to make him sick?
You're back. Well, did you find anything?
Damn.
I did. This silver chain.
I guess I could have read it there, but...
I knew it.
Well, I'm still none the wiser.
Forgive me. This chain. It's a Gregorian Maternoster.
Worn by men of the faith. What's it doing here? And why would the Tomburys be praying to it?
To understand that, you need to understand what the Tomburys are.
Yes, please.
They feed on hatred and suffering. And some say that if you render them an offering, some token of grievance against your fellow man, they will put a curse upon him.
So you think someone's put a Tombury curse on Talor?
I can't say for sure. Truth be told, I always assumed it was an old wives' tale. But given his fear of the forest and the presence of the chain on the altar, I don't know what else to think.
Does Talor have any enemies in the village? Anyone who would nurse such a grudge?
No, I believe the one who left the chain at the altar was Talor himself.
What?
I beg your pardon?
But there's more to the tale, you see. It's said that if you attempt to curse a soul that has returned to the sea already, your ire has nowhere to go but back to its source.
You're saying he cursed himself?
In trying to curse another, aye.
When my father was younger, he was one of the few permitted to venture beyond the wall on trading expeditions. He told us that when he journeyed to Sanbreque, he'd wear that chain to disguise his true beliefs, lest Griega's faithful turn their cudgels on him.
Did they ever catch him in his deception? Might that explain the ill will he bears someone?
Not that he ever told me.
Come now, let's not waste time speculating about Talor's past. We need to focus on the present, and that means finding a way to break the curse.
All right. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
Thank you. I shall.
Aye, and thanks for going to all this trouble. Here, it's not much, but I want you to have this. We call it an adder stone. It's a gatherer's charm. Reacts to certain rare minerals we use in crafting. Makes them ring out like a bell. Stuff you'd have no chance of spotting otherwise. If you find anything, see that you bring it back to me. I can make you some decent gear with it. If you're interested, like.
I am, thank you. And I'll be sure to pay you a visit. Until then, I wish your father a swift recovery.
Okay, so this is not done. Maybe we have to, like, do another story bit before this will continue. Serpent ring design. Dealing the steps to craft a set of 4 rings believed to channel the might of Leviathan. Oh, okay. By harnessing an aquamarine's peculiar ability to audibly resonate with other aquamarines, charms carved from the selfsame musician gemstone called Adderstones by the people of the north can be used to locate other nearby sources. What? Why would I need that? Is it a key item, or do I have to equip it? You've obtained the design drafts for Leviathan. To create them, speak to Blackthorn or Pavat. Yep. Please note that crafting them will require several materials only found here. You have obtained an Adderstone, carved from aquamarine. It will resonate both audibly and visibly with other nearby sources. Oh, so we physically couldn't see these things. He did say that it'd be things you couldn't find. They're hidden throughout Mysidia. Be sure to check every corner. Please note that some locations will differ between action story focus and Final Fantasy mode. Well, we're on Final Fantasy mode, so.
What is it you want?
Reduce cooldown. Oh, it's all cooldown. Which would be good for... I didn't look at how much... Oh, we can already... We just need aquamarine and we can make all of those. Definitely be good for tsunami, especially if I can make 2 of them, because then I could upgrade it, right? Maybe? Yes. You could make a +1 tsunami, which is 16-second cooldown. Okay. The will of the water. Awesome. That is done for now. It doesn't sound like I need to have that on, right? It's not a piece of gear he gave me, right? Adderstone. No, it's definitely... Okay, it's an item that I just have to have on me. Okay. May go around and look for them on my own, depending on how close I need to be. And how visible they are. I feel like there's probably not going to be any in the village, but... I'd at least like to find one, so I have an idea of what to look for. But... Yeah, because they could be, like, anywhere. They're audible and visual, so I would hear or...
things.
Would hear or see him at least at some point. But for now, let's do these quests.
I never should have let him go alone. Ty, take me. What am I gonna do?
You've got to help me. Shula said you were a force to be reckoned with. Are you?
Why do you ask?
Eh? Oh, sorry. I should explain. My name's Kitav. I'm worried about a friend of mine. He went into the forest and he hasn't come back.
Okay.
Would you help me find him?
Probably dead, but sure.
I can try. Tell me what I need to know.
Of course. You know about the glamour our ancestors cast to keep this place hidden, right?
Shula told us about it, yes.
Right. So you know the cairns we use to maintain the spell? Well, it's me and my friend's job to maintain them. If it weren't for the likes of us, it would have faded years ago.
So your friend went into the forest to visit one of these cairns?
Aye, that's right. He said he was going down to Father's Fell. There are 2 cairns out that way, one by the banks of the Swift Run, and another near the Winged Wains, the ships in the forest.
All right. How will I know this friend of yours?
His name's Nassef. He's about my height, but clean-shaven. If you could track him down and see that he's come to no harm, I'd be much obliged. I'll search the village, just in case anyone's seen him, and meet you back here.
Okay.
Very well.
Nice and easy. And just hope he's alive.
One cairn by the ships, another by the river. Better get moving.
Hail, stranger.
We might as well grab yours while we're here.
Are you a rider by any chance?
I am. What gave me away?
Oh, there's a lot to talk about here.
I can smell it on you. The scent of the stables.
And not just any stables. Something tells me you've never been one to ride half-starved birds with chine-gall and wet beak.
What?
If I had to guess, I'd say your bird eats only the finest greens and has her feathers groomed twice a day with a curl hairbrush.
Nothing but the best for my Ambrosia.
Ambrosia, eh? Pretty name. What's she like?
Well, she's tall and strong. And her feathers are as white as snow.
You're joking. You've got a white chocobo.
I have, yes. I suppose they are rather rare.
This I've got to see. Can you bring her here?
I would if I could.
I would if I could, but I doubt Shula's skiff could hold her.
Me dad's got a boat. And he's ferried chocobos before. You could get him to bring her. It'd be perfect timing and all. He's preparing for a trip beyond the wall as we speak. I'm sure he'd help you if you asked.
He would. Well, I don't suppose it would hurt to have Ambrosia around. All right then. Where could I find your father?
He'll be in the storehouse on the other side of the brook. Tell him Manda sent you.
Okay. I definitely want to unlock chocobos here, especially if this isn't a tiny region, and it looks decently big, so might as well. I could not understand her first few sentences, though. She had a very, very thick accent. All right, sir. Give me my bird.
You one of the outsiders, then?
I am. Shula invited me. Are you Manda's father?
I am. Got you running errands for her already, has she?
She's asked to see my chocobo, but I'd need your help and your boat to bring her here.
Or you could just say no. Honestly, that girl and her birds, she'll be growing feathers soon enough.
Well, truth be told, I didn't take the idea seriously at first. But thinking about it, it would make it easier to get around if I had Ambrosia here. Can you help?
Well, if you're sure that's what you want. The tributary says we're to treat you lot as we would each other. So, if you need me to ferry your bird over, then that's what I'll do.
Damn straight.
They don't take the water easily. I'll need you to bring us a mimic gourd or two to keep her calm on the journey over.
And where would I find one of those?
Oh, don't ask me. It's been years since I last brought a chocobo across the bay, and I'm told the world's changed a fair bit since then. Where do you usually get your stable supplies from?
Well, the man who made Ambrosia's tack lived in Martha's Rest, and if I remember correctly, he traded in chocobo feed too. So I suppose I'll go and ask him.
I'll be sailing over to Northreach soon to pick up some supplies. While I do that, you collect your bird and your gourd, and then meet me by the shore. Just don't take too long, all right?
All right. It doesn't sound like it's going to be very difficult. Let's just talk to another guy and go over there, but I want to get this out of the way before we do that. All right, let's see if this guy is dead or alive.
That's better.
Also, I'm going to heal. I'm just going to hit Tsunami the second we run into an enemy.
Well, here's the cairn. But no sign of Nasef. To the riverbank, then.
This is all this is going to be, huh? We could always check a third one. I don't see him there either.
Who have we here?
Oh. Oh god, you blended in.
I'm looking for a man named Nasef.
Aye.
I know him.
You're not.
Takes care of the cans. Wait. You didn't think I was him, did you? Sorry, mate, I'm just out to gym myself a few ibexes. What do you want with the lad, anyway?
His friend, Katav, asked me to look for him. Apparently he ventured out to work on one of these cairns and didn't return.
Well, that is a worry.
You're a hunter, yes? You must know the woods as well as anyone. Can you think where he might have gone?
There's a bridge further down the path. Blasted thing got washed away a few moons back. Our carpenter only recently had time to rebuild it.
Okay.
But if I remember rightly, there is another cairn on the far side. Maybe he decided to visit that one while he was here.
Maybe. It's worth a look, certainly. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'll keep an eye out too. Perhaps he just got delayed or something.
Let's hope so.
Now, one thing I never notice is how slow people talk in this game. There's a lot of like pausing between each sentence. And I don't think it has anything to do with like recording or anything. I think that's just more realistic. Let me just check over here before we do that. I'm looking for just any sign of this Adderstone working. Oh, you again. Wait.
Beast. Rigging.
Oh no, you have one of them. You have an aquamarine. Well, we gotta fight you then. With my terrible new setup.
Get him!
Oh, I blocked wrong. No, cancel. There we go. Immediately get this to 1.5. Okay. Damn. Okay, we're at 2.0 damage right now, and
Seems like it isn't only Haven's blacksmith that has an appetite for these things.
With this setup, I think I could use judgment bolts at the end still, and I might do that. I mean, this thing's okay, but like I had so much extra time with this setup after getting to 2.0 that like I could do something to do a lot more damage. I just gotta remember which one it's on. Yeah, Leviathan is staggering. Titan is basic, Raging Fist. Garuda is damage. Okay, I think we're all good. No, good thing we ran over there. It's still locked out, so we can't go any farther that way. Robber Crab, I gotta fight you. You're new.
This must be the bridge the hunter was talking about.
Oops. All right, let's just. Can I reach you?
Keep it up.
Oh, it's floating. The basic little enemies, I don't really. They're not super fun to fight, that's for sure. Spiders and stuff, no. Yeah, that's main story. Where are you? Ooh. Oh. There's a whole ass rune over there. The main story's that way? Langor Falls.
Stay away, damn you!
Hold on!
I gotta fight another one? Muddy Quindom. Okay. Oh, I didn't have Titan out. Excuse me, sir. I didn't block anything. Why do you keep switching targets? I don't know how. I can't tell what's going on. The screen's too colorful. Nope. I mean,
this one.
It's too late. Yeah, that freezes the gauge.
Get him.
Man, skipping out on Diamond Dust though, you don't get any of that. Yeah, that was only. Oh, I could have done way more. Boop. Okay. Basic items.
Oh, thank you.
I'm the tributary's guest. And you must be Nasef.
I am? But how do you know that?
Your friend Katav asked me to look for you when you didn't return.
Ah, I'm sorry. I was so focused on attuning the cairn, I didn't see those creatures come until it was too late.
How exactly do they work?
Oh, there are crystals inside. They're what keeps the glamour going. Should the ether cease to flow through too many of them, our shroud would quickly unravel. It's my job to make sure that doesn't happen.
And an important job it is. But you'll struggle to do it if you're dead. You need to take more care.
Yeah, no arguments there. The truth is, me and Katav usually work together, watching each other's backs like. But when we heard outsiders were coming, we split up to get the job done faster, so things will be perfect for your arrival. Stupid, I know.
So you found him then?
Not before the local fauna did. My arrival seemed to put them off their dinner.
Mustn't have been hungry after all. Expect you'll be wanting someone to escort you back to the village then, Nasef. Woods are full of nasties today.
When you're next in Haven, be sure to come and see us. You saved my life. It's only right I repay you.
Sure.
If you insist. Take care now.
It's what we do. We just go out and fight a set of monsters and then we get paid. I could go back right now, but I do want to take a look over here quick. Oh, hello. You're not like audibly doing anything. I think the BGM is way louder than this. I have sound effects.
Kaval was talking about. The one that rings out like a bell. What was this place?
An old settlement, we think. It was already long abandoned when my people arrived. Leviathan drowned it before it could be fully explored.
Oh, not refill. I want that chest over there. Oh, man.
It's over.
New enemies, what? Get out of here. Infinite. Right, so if I perfect dodge while in this, it's not. I can't even test it. It automatically refills. God damn it!
Hardly flawless, but at least we won.
I am noticing one thing. I am allowed to. I got 150 regardless, just by hitting refill. But that cannot be that hard. It's not hard at all. If I do it right, I get infinite for a minute. So even if I mess up, it's okay. Ooh. Enhances Bahamut's iconic feat in both increasing the speed at which Mega Flare gauge fills and extending the input window for the Mega Flare dodge. I do enjoy that move. I just wish I could do other things while it's up. I won't be using it right now. Maybe later. Alright, you don't have a ringing on you, right? Okay, we're gonna skip you. I just want to look up here before we teleport out quick. Certainly a good addition. Like, if you put all of this into one game on your first playthrough, this is pretty amazing to add before ending your first playthrough. Kind of wish. I mean, obviously, I played it when it came out, so I can't. I was never not going to be that way, but I envy people who get to play it like full, I guess. Uh-oh, you have one hiding back there. Pick that. Oh, I'm already in it. That does some decent damage. 2 more. All right, we've about done the full circle. We can teleport out, grab the chocobo, and then come back and turn these 2 quests in. Oh, hello. I'm gonna need to do this to practice Leviathan. I'm definitely coming back here next episode. Shortcut? Wait, maybe? Can I? Okay, good. Okay, now we have a shortcut. We can come back there. Oh, hey! Could probably make all of it by now. Also, I do want to see... We probably can't physically. It'll take us to the world map when we run out here, but... It'd be interesting if I could walk out there. Don't fight the Adamantoise. Okay, that's it. Oh. Okay, so we need to go over to Martha's Rest. Haven't been here in a while.
We've got a
Hey,
few rooms going spare now. You want a bed?
Here's what the real world looks like.
I remember you. You're the one who saved Whiteheart. How's the old girl doing?
She's very well. Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. You're the one who saved her. Anyway, what brings you to the rest today?
I was hoping to purchase a Mimit gourd. And I thought you might be able to tell me where I could find one.
Oh, reckon I could do better than that. Just so happens, I've got a whole carload of the blasted things. Not a buyer in sight.
Really?
Aye, you'd be doing me a favour taking a few off my hands before they turn to mush. But just be on the lookout for wild birds, eh? Don't want them chasing after you like they did me.
I will. And thank you.
I doubt I'll have that
you're
problem.
very welcome. Any friend of Whiteheart is a friend of mine. And in times like these, friends have got to stick together.
We certainly do. To Northreach, then. Wouldn't want to keep...
Nope.
And his father waiting.
Wait, why is there new stuff? What? You have something new? Does the other... Oh, right, that's his hideout. What is new over here?
What are you after?
Oh, ancient sword, Masamune, coral sword. Oh, these things, of course. I don't exactly use these. Songs? I already have these, don't I?
Thanks very much.
Wait,
Much
do
obliged.
I have to...
Thanks very much. Much obliged.
Are those might be the Omega songs, because this is near Omega.
Thanks very much.
Blood Beats Black? Enter the Oratrix? That doesn't sound like a normal song. That's okay. We'll listen to them in a bit when I head back to Tomes in a few episodes. Or maybe next episode. Okay, I have to go here. And he should be on the shore somewhere. Oh, he's all the way over there. And you have a new thing at this shop.
And what can I do for you? An excellent choice.
These
You've
were
a
all...
keen eye. An excellent choice. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. An excellent choice.
There are so many songs. What the...
You've a keen eye. An excellent choice.
An excellent choice. I went to every shop and bought every song, guaranteed, because I got the
Come back again.
I got the achievement for buying all the songs. I think. I mean, I got the platinum. I think that was involved with it. I'm pretty sure. These are all just. There's additional songs everywhere, apparently. Oh right, I have to.
Run like the wind.
Have to get on manually. Oh, and I have to hold R. Well, I like that I hold R2 to gallop in this one. Don't like that I have to get off to open anything and talk to anyone. R3.
Ah, there you are. And this must be Ambrosia, was it? Oh, she's a real beauty, isn't she?
I have the mimic or two. Here.
Didn't he say I needed like 2 of them? Originally native to Ash, early trade between the twin realms saw the bright orange vegetable quickly spread across the realm. It's a pumpkin. Well, gourd, yeah. Spread across Storm. Though unlike Walud, where it can be found in a variety of culinary creations from pies to soups, west of the Atha, the Wimit's gourds use is almost solely limited to chocobo fodder, as it is found to induce a calming effect in ill-tempered birds.
Thank you kindly. Soon as she's gobbled this up, we'll set sail.
We're going to take a little trip across the bay now, Ambrosia. Don't worry. You'll be all right.
I do like that instead of just being like, oh, you can suddenly shop, you can suddenly whatever, and your bird suddenly is here, you do have to work for it to make it make sense, you know? I like what they've done. It is a bit tedious, but I like it.
Well,
guarantee
we made it.
Not everyone would, though.
You did and all? She is as white as snow. You're beautiful, aren't you, girl?
Brave, too. She was calm as you like on the journey over. The mimic gourd will have played its part, of course, but passing through the walls enough to spook most birds even then. Not this one, though.
Ambrosia's been through a lot. I doubt there's much that could unnerve her now.
Not with a beloved master by her side.
No. It's you who looks after me, isn't it, girl?
Anyway, thanks for bringing her here. I hope I can breed a bird like her someday.
And if you and Ambrosia need ferrying back to Northreach, you only need say the word.
Thank you. But I think we might explore Mysidia together. What do you say, Ambrosia?
It's a yes to me. I thought she meant like she wanted to breed the chocobos and try to get a white chocobo from it. No, we didn't bring her over for that. What? I'm not 100 yet? No wonder things are hurting. Well, it's fine. Being super underleveled in this is you can now summon Ambrosia and Mysidia is super fine. It doesn't matter. I can beat anything with the power of hitting limit break when I'm low health.
I thought I'd lost you.
But you saw to it that I was found.
Thank you. Nasev told me everything. If you hadn't got there when you did.
Oh, it doesn't bear thinking about.
All that matters is that you're safe. Far be it from me to tell you how to do your jobs, but don't go alone again.
Or if we have to, maybe we should think about casting the glamour on ourselves to keep the wildlife from spotting us. It'd take its toll, of course, but it'd beat letting the cairns fall and having to weave the entire spell from scratch. Imagine if we had to do that.
I'd rather not. Would only succeed in adding 2 new piles of stone to the collection.
Your bearers?
That we are, thank the tides. The others can't attune to the crystals in the cairns the same way we can. Reckon this place would be doomed without us.
So, you do this work for the good of your people? Not because...
We're forced to. No. From what I've heard of the way things work on the outside, we were truly blessed that our rain fell here in Mysidia. Our people are few enough as it is. If we started turning on each other, kin against kin, over nothing but a stupid accident of birth, our days would be numbered.
They would.
Anyway, all's well that ends well, eh? Thanks to you, both of us lived to keep this place hidden another day.
Okay. One turned out to be pretty interesting. Despite, the basic go here, fight situation. Okay, we got another one of those can be traded for kill.
Lovely weather, isn't it? Another beautiful day under the glamour.
The few crystals we can get hold of, we add to the cairns to keep the glamour from fading. And any left over we give to Pavard for his forge. Not that it stops him mourning.
Okay. This game certainly is good at world building. Okay, let me just run over to there. I'm gonna see if I can craft something. In the next episode, we're going to do the Kairos thingy. I forgot what they're called. I think this is a Kairos. No, well, I guess you do the hand, but then it unlocks it in the main one, and then you get like a challenge mode or something. I remember reading there, like, you don't have access to any of the Kairos thingies until you do something. I don't know, give me like a list of things I need to do before I start the DLC.
What is it you want?
I can make almost all of these, but I'm
There.
literally just gonna
I'd
make
like
this.
to see another smith do better.
And then that.
Better than you.
I want to equip it manually. And other than that, Deluge. Just in
I'd like to
case
see
I
another
plan
smith do
to
better.
actually
A
use
good
that.
side to you.
Okay, over Titan, yeah, let's do that. Lofty wave on foul shore breaks from the rill its soul he takes. Okay. Hopefully that's significant enough to merit wearing. Otherwise, I'll just replace it. But I'm not really a big fan of the cooldown things because the cooldowns usually line back up with when you stagger a big boss. You know, everything's ready, sitting there waiting, and you use Raging Fist to get it to about half. Switch to this, pull it so it's halfway down. And then just wait for Raging Fist should be back almost immediately, and that brings it already almost all the way back down. And then you can just do all these, and then you just repeat. At least that's what I've been doing. It's probably not the only way to play this, but I don't know. But that's it for this one. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.